In one corner, we have the devil himself, Orochimaru, along with his S-tier meat rider, Kabuto, and in the other, the princess of the Senju and the queen of milk herself, Tsunade, along with her number one glazer, Shizune. And pretty much, Orochimaru is offering her a once-in-a-lifetime deal that if she heals his arms, he'll bring her little brother back to life. Y'all know the little that got packed up in the most disrespectful way. Bro really thought he was like a superhero or something and finna do something crazy. Like that one meme with the cat. But the even crazier thing is, Orochimaru watched it happen. Anyway, he also said that he'll bring back her boyfriend, but if we being honest, keep that man in the grave. Give my guy Jiraiya a chance. We need to keep her in the streets, cause respectfully, we need that. And so now Tsunade don't know what she wanna do, but good lord. Hey man, Kishimoto, you did your thing with this one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Anyway, they tell her that she has a week to decide, and that if she says yes, then she gotta bring the two bodies to sacrifice for the reanimation. Like, golly, have a heart. She already about to press, now she gotta pack up two innocent NPCs? But Shizune on time, and she like, hey, let's just clap these dudes right now and get this young over with. Right, Tsunade? But that woman is still just over here going through it. You know what? I know exactly what you need. Girls night. No, that was great. But then we go over to see Naruto and Jiraiya walking into a restaurant. And hey, there she go right there. And just to make sure, that man Naruto analyzed every inch. Because pretty much, the whole reason they left the village in the first place was to find Tsunade. But to sum up this whole interaction, Jiraiya tries to get her to be the Hokage. She says no and starts cooking the whole idea of even being a Kage. Because all they do is get clapped. And of course, Naruto took that personally. He pounced at her trying to jump on her, but bro, you're not fooling anybody. I know exactly what you're trying to do. But Jiraiya grabs him, stopping him, and she just stare bro down before jumping up and accepting the challenge. And Naruto is a better man than me, cause I would have folded instantly. Been up there like, I fucked that, bro, damn. But she like, I bet. Let's take this outside. And so that's exactly what they do. But then she puts up one finger and is like, this is all I'm gonna need to have you folded up and crying for Sasuke. Damn. And then she started taunting him, telling him to bring it on. Like, bro, she got dog. I'm sorry, but you can't convince me she not one of the best characters in the series. So then Naruto rushes in, spamming shuriken that she dodges with her eyes closed, looking just as happy as can be. And then ducking, finessing away Naruto's kunai, hitting this man with the uppercut with it, sending his headband flying. But wait, the goat is not finished. She pulled back up on bro looking devious before thumping him right in the middle of his forehead, sending this man rolling back like a bowling ball. Then she just stand there too, holding her hand up like she just made a 3 or something. But Naruto could not let that slide, so he pulled out the unstoppable move, Talk no Jutsu. And of course, that junk working like a charm. So she's standing over here getting raised up, and now Naruto like, oh yeah, I got her ass now. He locks in and starts making a Rasengan before charging in, looking like he finna blast a got that old lady stressed before she swings that arm, cracking the ground, making Naruto fall and blow himself up, sending him flying back again. But hey, peep how my guy did that with no shadow clones. It's crazy what a man can do when you put a baddie in front of him. I'm just saying. Anyway, so fast forward past the sad backstory. Yeah. And now Tsunade and Jiraiya just chilling, having a nice friendly chat. Then as Jiraiya starts sipping that walk, Tsunade look over and then she spiked the drink. And then has the nerve to offer Jiraiya some, giving him a refill like she ain't plotting something. And of course, he throws that junk, no questions asked. What? Like, dog, is this Tsunade or Cardi B? What is really going on? So next thing we see is she's with Naruto, making sure bro didn't off himself because he been training 24/7 ever since she bodied him. And she said bro not even gonna wake up for like 2 days since she's so tired. But then Shizune starts spazzing, pressing her about if she decided to take Orochimaru's deal or not. But Tsunade turned around like, bitch, who are you talking to? Before walking by, putting that lady to sleep with some kind of invisible attack, cause I don't know what the freak happened. Anyway, fast forward to the morning and we see Naruto waking her up, which is crazy, cause Tsunade really had her down there slumped. So then she runs to the window, and as soon as she opens it, a kunai come beaming in, cause that man Jiraiya is going through it, as he lets him know how he got laced. Naruto cooks him for falling for that at his big old age, before we see Kabuto lean man just back here stalking him. Like, bro, go massage Orochimaru feet or something. You do not need to be over here. But now, the time has finally come. The decision. What will the princess of the Senju choose? Fate or altered reality? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Psych! Orochimaru starts reaching out his hands and Tsunade goes to grab him, which, does this mean? No way. Right? So as they inch towards each other, a kunai comes flying in, scaring the mess out of them. and by none other than this meat-rotting ass. Like, bro, find something to do, please. I promise Orochimaru is not gonna fuck you, bro. Well, actually, anyway, then he starts doing unnecessary ass flips, getting behind Orochimaru, sneaking a peek before he realized Tsunade did not come here to heal him. Just look at her, she is ready to squabble. But then she locks in and rushes in, jumping up with some crazy flexibility and then coming down with an insane ass kick as they both jump out the way all the way over here. And then we see this fat crater in the ground and she like, nah, stop all that running. Let's see if your freaky ass can really throw hands. And then she starts stripping and running right back in. And let me just say, W cameraman. Hey, come dab me up for this one, bro. But then she just punches the wall, destroying it. This time making them jump into a tree. Then just stares them down as they come up with a game plan. Then she blitzes right back in, barely missing a kick. Then giving Kabuto a view a lot of people can only dream of. 360 into another missed axe kick. Then the boy starts dipping as she hawks him down. Just destroying walls for no reason, thinking she the Hulk. Next thing we see is them in a field. And it look like she just been missing everything. As Kabuto way back here in a tree, safe and sound. And she's struggling to breathe. Where's Tsunade with an inhaler when you need her? Then Kabuto pops a Viagra getting ready to go rounds before spamming hand signs, turning on some kind of medical technique, then disappearing and popping up from underground trying to snatch her up. But he misses as she tries to obliterate that man, but he dodges just for her to follow up, missing another kick while this man Kabuto over here ducking like a bitch, looking just like Gohan was versus Boo. Like, bro, this is not a tornado drill. Get off the ground. But then she parkours off the rock and starts flying in upside down, just flexing as Kabuto instant transmissions out of there before popping back up, touching her arm and thigh, getting real close to that posterior. Like, I'm telling you, bro, don't make me have to come in there because I'd make OJ proud. But then she lands as he jumps back, hitting this devious ass smirk, and we see her over here hitting the Vegeta. Dang, that mean that girl is finished. And all we got to see her do is airball punches too. But then he tells her that he just made her muscles weaker before rushing back in, and then she puts on a defensive masterclass. Somebody get her on the spurs, my guy Wimpy needs help. But then she trips him, turning him into an acrobat before doing this freaky jump. And look at Tsunade, she low-key think about it before he hop back up and fulfills his lifelong dream of actually touching a woman, getting direct contact right on Konohamaru's pillows. I know him and Jiraiya somewhere punching in the air right now, and I do not blame him. And I don't know why her eye closed, maybe she's got a lazy eye, or maybe she feeling like a bee right now. But then she says that he hit her intercostals, so now she can't breathe. But to be honest, I have no idea what the hell that is. So we move, and our Kabuto talking trash, like, yeah, I ain't wanna hurt you too much, cause you know, we're gonna need you later. But at least now you can't move before a shadow runs by and this man gets chopped in the neck. Got him looking crazy as she run away just for this man to face plant and slide head first in the grass. She done turned bro into a lawnmower. But then he start looking back at it saying she shouldn't even be conscious right now before she falls to her knees back there fighting for her life. But then this man start glitching and we find out she done discombobulated this man's whole body. Bro go try to scratch his nose and end up breakdancing. Then she pop up sneaking this dude, sending him flipping and rolling, sliding back on all fours. Hey Dylan, go ahead and get her the Sneaking Nation contract, bro. She need it now. And so this man down here looking pathetic, can barely even move before she tell us she done rearranged his whole nervous system, literally short-circuiting this man. But then she starts healing herself because honestly, the fight is over. No way somebody who can't even control their body can keep fighting. Like he tried to use his right hand and his left thigh started twitching. I'm sorry, but it's over, buddy. So then he has a whole little training montage moving his body around. And I guess Tsunade just back there watching him do it instead of finishing the job. But then this man pulls out a kunai and hits a squatting 360 and starts twirling it around. Like, bro, what? I'm sorry, but there ain't nobody this smart. Ain't no way he did all that and didn't even mess up at least. It's people out there who couldn't do this with control of their body. So of course Tsunade, being just like me, is in shock as he comes beaming in and cocking back the kunai before this random ass smoke bomb come out of nowhere, making him jump back. And now that Jiraiya is here to save the day. Even Tonta here looking like she finna put in work. So now that girl starting to feel confident. She showed Jiraiya out the way and runs to Kabuto, jumping up with crazy vert, coming down missing a kick before kicking away his kunai. So he tried to skedaddle, but she hawks him down as they take turns missing attacks before he gets out of there. But she keeps pressing him, got him backed up against the rock with the kunai in it. So he grabs it as she goes for a punch. Then we just see random liquid fly across the screen before some hot sauce starts dripping on the ground. And we see Tsunade just completely covered in it as Kabuto says her jutsu already wore off before walking up, cocking mad crazy and knocking the Senju out of her, sending her flying straight into Shizune. And now she is down there slumped. And of course, Naruto still don't know what's going on. He still think Kabuto on their team. Anyway, then Kabuto start cooking him and his 17 IQ. But then he bring up Sasuke and that immediately start to turn my boy up. As Tsunade still back here just going through it, straight traumatized. So then Naruto and Kabuto have the standoff. The demon of the hidden leaf and the Sanin meat muncher. I wonder how this is gonna go. So Naruto runs in, bringing out that hand sign, and a bunch of shadow clones go jumping in. And the first two get thrown out the way, no problem, and he grabs up the third one while throwing some hot sauce in the last one's eyes, which is wild, cause ain't no telling what this man got. Who knows what kind of experiments this man to let Orochimaru do on him. Bro could be the combination of Magic Johnson, NBA Youngboy, and Itachi for all we know. But then he kicks away the other one as he dodges a sweep, jumping up, throwing the kunai, packing him up, then blocking another punch, grabbing him, and throwing him into the real Naruto as he also goes flying into Tsunade. But then this lady shoots some needles out her mouth, and then this man literally blocks them with his headband. Like, alright bro, we get it. You're smart. Then he jumps up going behind his dad before popping another Viagra to get them veins pumping. So then Orochimaru unwraps his hand and Jiraiya tells Tsunade to handle Kabuto, and now it's time. Kabuto and Jiraiya have a summon in 1v1 where Kabuto brings out, bro, is that 2 snakes? Oh nah, that is not fair. But I know my man Jiraiya finna come up with some heat. So he summons Gamma Kichi.
This is all I got.
So now my boy Naruto decides to take matters into his own hands, and he summons Gamma Tatsu.
Oh my god! Oh Jesus!
So seeing this absolute garbage, Orochimaru comes rushing in looking as freaky as ever as they go crashing down into the ground, sending rocks and dust everywhere as we see Tsunade flying with Tsunade just for Kabuto to pop up, rocking her right back down to the ground. This man trying to go so crazy beating up on these women, but when it was time to fight Kakashi, bro was jumping out the windows running away. Please get this fraud off my screen, cause we all know you are not like that, my guy. So then Naruto goes flying up to save the day, but he just get gulped up by a snake as Orochimaru presses Jiraiya, just for the snake to end up getting his guts tangled in a dark swamp. And I guess that wasn't 2 snakes earlier, instead just a 2-headed snake. Sounds pretty normal. But then we see Tsunade really on her assassin time and trying to get Kabuto with the needles again. But he dodges before hitting her with a crazy palm to the chest. Shout out Neji. But do y'all see how close they were? Why was she trying to shoot this man with needles 3 inches away? Girl, if you don't throw some hands. But as she's flying back, she shoots out some poison fog to cover like half the map until we see somebody underground grab her by the legs, dropping her to her knees. Just to see Kabuto pop up like he finna do something devious. Look at him. This man need to be in prison. But then we go to Naruto using every muscle he got, opening the snake's mouth and jumping out. But bro is not finna let that slide. He pull up smacking the brain cells out of Naruto, sending him flying back first into a rock. Then we're just gonna breeze past whatever Orochimaru and Jiraiya freaky asses up here doing. And see Tsunade over here getting pieced up by Kabuto, and Tsunade still just watching traumatized as Tsunade fighting for her life, and Naruto over here hitting the Yamcha. So then Kabuto walks up, lifting his hand that she smacks away, and now he's pissed. Kabuto is definitely a dude you can't take to a party, cause after he get curved, it's gonna be more rounds let off than at a Brazzer shoot. So then this man walks up and just starts kicking her in the chest for no reason. Got her crying so loud it wake Naruto up. So he start crawling over looking pathetic as Kabuto goes for the finishing blow. But my boy made it just in time, taking a punch on his headband looking like a real goat right now. Cause no way he was finna let our girl get violated like that. So then he start talking crazy, telling Kabuto to back his perverted ass up. Then he start going crazy, starting up that Rasengan, loading it up and going in. But gets effortlessly dodged as Kabuto grabs his thigh. Like, hey yo, have you not done enough of this touchy jump? So then Naruto face plants in the dirt while Kabuto still standing there like he did something before he reveals Naruto done broke his thigh bone. And he cut apart some of his muscles too. So now Naruto finna try to get up and just fold right back down. So then Kabuto start walking him down. And this man starts just straight bullying him. Again for no reason. Like just tie him up or off him, bro. What are you doing? And bro just having the time of his life too. Somebody put this man in therapy. But wait, what's this? Naruto catches his crusty ass sandal and tosses him back. Got him shook before he slowly eventually stands up, giving him that look. And now Tsunade is feeling the aura. But Kabuto loads that chakra blade up again and charges a backhand before connecting, sending Naruto sliding right back into the ketchup victim. Now they both sitting there tweaking. But my goat is not done. He starts standing up again before pulling out the signature hand sign, bringing out one singular shadow clone, and Kabuto brings out a kunai and starts rushing in. So Tsunade try to tell him to get out the way instead of actually just getting up to help him. But Naruto tell her to not even worry until we see it. Hot sauce goes flying, which can only mean one thing. But we see Naruto actually caught Kabuto's hand, and now my man is feeling himself. Yes, sir. Got Kabuto over here struggling before he start putting them hands to work, loading up a Rasengan until finally it's complete. And then Naruto connects straight into this man's guts, and that junk just keeps expanding. Got that man looking like he in the electric chair till finally it sends him flying back in the air ball. Bro think he the Avatar until he finally crashes into a rock, and bro this man's guts are destroyed. Bro must think he Adam 22's wife. But then Naruto starts coughing stuff up before he passes out onto the ground, making Tsunade rush over. But then we see Kabuto start to heal himself up like nothing even happened.
please?
And man, I'd be pissed. You telling me after all that broken just regenerate? This like Madara all over again. Or before over again. Until he tries to walk forward and just falls to his knees and then face plants right into the dirt, saying that it was too much damage. And then, guess what? Naruto start to move a little bit. So you know what that means? Naruto is over Kakashi. I'm sorry. Y'all can cope all you want, but the proof is right there. Kabuto is on Kakashi level, and they just about tied, and Naruto get way stronger after this. But anyway, then we find out before Kabuto got his ass hit flying, he tried to off Naruto and get my man's a heart attack. But through some tears from the queen herself and pure dog from my goat, he wakes up and immediately goes to snatch her chain from the bed they made when they first met before falling back asleep, safe and sound. Right?